Alright, as promised, I'm going to do a quick video on this woodshed. I bought it from a builder's discount. You know, we got a good deal on it. It's nothing fancy. As you can see, just a standard shed. The reason why I've got all this riprap here, you know, of course I got a good deal from a buddy of mine, but it's sitting on a sand pad, and the slope of the property here. And what's crazy is buried underground is a main electrical line that goes all the way. You know, God knows where it goes, but the wood ain't gonna hurt it, you know. But you never want to. You'll be a moron if you set a building on top of a, you know, on top of an electrical line. But my property line goes over there, and the law. You know, the law comes from 10 foot on, but I've got a drainage ditch here. So if you look at my profile of the backyard here, there ain't much where I can put that damn thing. So when they brought it in, you know, it was really tricky because it was a huge rollback. I mean, it wasn't your average rollback. It's one of the big ones. And with this tree right here, he had to come in with an angle. He had to come in. And he did an amazing feat of getting this thing in here. But we had put a sand pad. It's like a clay mixture. It's got like clay and sand and all that. You know, clay and sand, all that. But anyway, they made a pad here, so I had to level it up. And what we did was, before we put all the rock there and everything, we leveled the sand out, and basically I had to put 10 bags of concrete. You know, we didn't have to mix them or anything like that. Leveled the sand out, and I put 10 bags of, just threw them right under the main support rails, leveled it out, and just to keep erosion, you know, to keep the rest of the foundation going away. That's why I put all this riprap like it is. I know it's ridiculously a lot, but it's like one of them things where you don't have to worry about it. But if you really look, you can see where it's washing out, even from under it, no matter what I do. So what I've got to do is throw some bags of concrete and just let it, you know, just spray it down with a water hose and let it lock these things in and hold the sand in, because it can get really ugly. You know, it can, you know, it'll start sagging down here, and all the sand will wash away. Then I'll have to move everything away again, you know, and you know the consequences of that. Nothing particular. I got to clean this place out. You know, we just been in a rush so far, but eventually I'll get it all organized and I'll get it all cleaned out. I got to stain these doors, but the main priority is getting a fence around here because of my dogs. You know, look at them. You know, they just wander off. You know, and they're little dogs, and you got hawks and crap like that around. But I just want to get it ready and get a fence around here so that the, you know, I want to put a, you know, somehow I'm going to figure it out and get a doggy door. Because I'd rather them go outside out here than in there, you know, on their puppy pads and stuff like that. But get a doggy door, and they can go out whenever the hell they want, you know, and not worry about it. But yeah, doing what they're doing now, you know, you got to stay out with, you know, you got to babysit them. You got to stay out with them constantly. Normally they're really good though. They pretty much stick around. They don't go too far. But I'm just hoping to get this thing done soon. I've got to get some more stain, and stain ain't cheap. You know, eventually I'm going to start working on the pool here. As I said in the last video, the daggone pool hose dry rotted on me, which sucks. You know, they freaking China crap. You know, nothing's good. You know, it makes me angry, but I gotta vacuum all this. I mean, the water's really good. I mean, you know, basically all I gotta do is vacuum it out and put some water balancers in it. And this year I don't need to change the sand in the filter. You know, the filter, I ran it about a week ago, and it's still holding its pressure, so I know all the seals are good. You know, you're usually about 20 pounds like that, and it's holding it in the head. You know, that means all the seals are doing good. You know, between 15 and 20, you're good to go. You know, on filter, I know this is all rotted. I need to order a decal for it, but this valve is still good. So I know that's good. Just being out in the sun, this is supposed to be clear, you know, so you can see what's going in there, but of course, you know, but if you look in there, it's really not that bad on the secondary filter. And then you got this one, you know, your skimmer. You know, it's a little, you know, because of all the pollen and stuff like that, but it's really not that bad. I dodged a bullet on my pool this year, you know, just basic cleaning. Other than that, you know, here's my chlorine floater. I got to get a new one. It's kind of wore out, but it's full of chlorine. You know, and I got shock in here. You know, but you can see, if you look, how bad the pollen is. It's just nasty. And there's no sense of really you know, putting too much time and effort and, you know, wasting your sand and stuff like that. You know, basically all that stuff will, you know, settle to the bottom, and then you can vacuum it out easier and skim it out than you can just messing around. But other than that, the pool's in good shape. You know, we had it relined, I think it was a year ago, last year. So we're good to go on that. But other than that, my next project is getting that all cleaned out. You know, get me a little workbench in there and put some, you know, put some hooks in there and start hanging all the tools and, you know, getting all this stained and all that. Just getting it right. But it all takes time and money, y'all. You know, and basically it's all that. Look at them. But thank you for watching. Take care, y'all.